Oh my God, I'm glad that we're here. Let's get it in. Gotta make sure all my wood paneling is connected. It's better than being on the carpet for the wrist. Okay, we're here. We're here. I gotta focus. Let's go ahead and find a quick child's pose. I feel like we need a child's pose today. Take the knees nice and wide. Sit back on the feet. Oh, already my left knee is like, what? And then go ahead and start to walk your arms forward. Walk your arms forward. Bring your forehead to the mat. Find extension in the arms. Take a breath in through your nose and a big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's do it one more time here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come up on your hands and knees. Here we go. Let's cycle through a couple cat-cows just to wake up that spine. Breathe in, lift your chin. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe out, push into the hands, look towards your belly. Oh, stretch the space between the shoulders. Inhale, lift your chin. I was just telling my client before this that when I practice and teach online that I practice with you guys. There's a lot more sound effects because I'm feeling it too. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine. Like this one. Oh, like that's what I feel like I need right here. My shoulders are like, okay, thank you. Okay, straighten your legs, find your plank pose. Draw your belly in, just like that, we're in plank. I want you to look at your thumbs and see if you can straighten your thumbs. I know it's really weird, but it's like the cue of 2023. I've been teaching for a long time. I don't even know if we had cell phones when I first started teaching. That's how long it's been, but we're scrolling a lot and we're texting a lot. So our thumbs are bending more. So notice in your plank and your down dog for today, if your thumbs are bent, try to do your best to straighten them, okay? The hands need yoga too. Inhale, take your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Sorry, that was a long plank, but see what happens when you pay attention and just listen, you don't realize how long you're holding it? Inhale, come forward. I'm a little on the giddy side, I'm not gonna lie. Spin your biceps forward, and on your exhale, lift the hips, down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. All right, we got one more. Inhale, come forward, push into the hands, spread your fingers and straighten your thumbs. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. And then from here, just add some movement, slow or fast, whatever you need. Oh, that's the sound effects I'm talking about. I was like laughing to myself today. I'm like, oh, sound like I'm groaning the whole time. Take that right leg high, breathe in. But I do have to talk and do it. I'm not making excuses, but I do have to talk and do it. And it's real. Like I feel this stuff. I feel this stuff. So keep pressing into your hands. Right now, my shoulders are on fire. And then switch. But what's important is as a teacher to stay up with your practice. I know way too many people that teach a lot of yoga and they stop practicing, and that's not good. That is not good. We teach because we love it, and then we love it so much that we teach so much, and then we kind of forget about our own practice. So I make sure I practice because it keeps me sane. In this world of chaos, it keeps me sane. Go ahead and walk your feet forward, bend your elbows, bend your knees, and fold over like a little rag doll. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to lift your hips, and I want you to let your head go. Be right here. Like feel your feet. Press through your feet. Spread your toes. Shake your head a little bit. Notice what you're thinking about. Shake it out. Let it go. Back to your breath. Take one more big breath here. One more big breath out. Bring your hands to your hips and press through your feet. And then lift your chest. Send your elbows back. The dog sounds like they're beating each other up upstairs. I hope you don't hear that. I don't think you do. Inhale, reach your arms high. Big reach. Exhale, big fold forward. Big fold forward. Step it back, plank pose. Spin your biceps forward, straighten your thumbs, bring your heart forward, send your heels back, and then hug the elbows in as you lower, all the way or halfway. Up dog, fingertips, whatever you need to do to open the chest. Oh, this feels tight. Oh my gosh. Down dog, let it go. It's like you'd think I'd never took an up dog before. That's how tight it feels. How's that happen? Walk your feet to your hands. Actually, I feel like it probably is a hydration thing too. Come all the way up to stand. Big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Like think about it. Did you drink more coffee today or more water? If you drank more coffee, yoga's gonna be a little tighter. Lower all the way or halfway. Up dog, breathe in. I'm guilty of it too. Down dog, breathe out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, lift the hips. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Go ahead and walk your feet to your hands one more time. Deep breath brings you all the way up. Reach up, look up, bend your back. Exhale, fold forward. Step it back, plank pose. Spread your fingers, press into the hands, lower all the way or halfway. Up dog, breathe in. Press into the hands, roll the shoulders back. Down dog as you breathe out. All right, spread your fingers, straighten your thumbs. Right leg goes high, breathe in. Tap the right elbow as you breathe out. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, step up to your thumb. Good. Back knee softens. Deep breath in, find your crescent. I'm in a balance this week. I feel like it helps. Exhale, left knee comes high. Power through your right foot. Maybe use your arms for balance. Do it again. Inhale, step it back. Arms up high. Look up at your thumbs. Find your way to down dog. Find your way to down dog. All right. Left leg goes high. Breathe in. Tap your left elbow as you breathe out. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, step up to your left thumb. Back knee softens, crescent lunge, deep breath in. Exhale, balance, right knee comes high. Press through your left foot. Press through your left foot. Lift it nice and high. Roll your shoulders back, stand taller. Good job, Lynn. Step it back, breathe in, take your arms high, bend your back knee, and look up. Exhale, find your way through. Find your way through, yogis. Up dog, press into the hands. Open the chest, let it feel good. Down dog, lift the hips. Take a breath in through your nose, and a big breath out. Do that again. Big breath in. Big breath out. Go ahead and come forward, plank pose. Optional push-up in between each cycle. Lower all the way or halfway. Press it back to high. Downward facing dog. Good. Right leg lifts, breathe in. This time tap your left elbow. Nice big twist. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, big step forward. Back knee softens. Take away the arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, balance. Left knee comes high. Power through your right leg. Stand a little taller. Active here. Active. Inhale, step it back. Arms up. Exhale, find your way through. So I like to be active here because it keeps you in the moment. It keeps you out of your chatter and into your body. All right? We need to be in our bodies. We are on autopilot way too much. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Tap your right elbow as you breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge. Back knee softens. Deep breath in as you reach. Big breath out as you balance. Press through your left foot and take your right knee higher. And if it's really shaky, that's good. That means you're working. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, find your way through. Right? We have this vision. Everything needs to be perfect. Like, no, it doesn't. Perfect's boring. Perfect's boring. I just want you moving your bodies and feeling really good. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Speaking of feeling really good, let's find our plank pose. My favorite. My mom calls me a plank freak. Press your heart forward, send your heels back. Lift the backs of the knees, draw the belly in, and hold everything in place, lower halfway. Hold it. Press it back to high. Downward facing dog. All right, say hi to your shoulders. Right leg goes high, big lift. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, big step forward. Back knee softens. Find your crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, balance. Left knee comes high. Inhale, step it back, arms up. Exhale, find your way through. Open the chest. You can always take a child's pose if you need it, right? Take a breath in. Big breath out. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Knee to nose as you breathe out. Inhale, left. Exhale, big step. Good. Crescent lunge. Back knee softens. Deep breath in as you reach. Big breath out as you balance. Press into your press into your left foot. Like Karate Kid over here. Lift the right knee a little higher and then step it back. Deep breath in as you reach. Big breath out as you find your way through. So if your hips are a little tighter and it's taking you a little bit to lunge forward, that's okay, right? Our body's not used to doing it unless we get on our mat and do it consistently, right? The hips are always going to be tight, and it takes a long time to undo that. Once a week of a practice will definitely kind of aid in getting that in the right direction. Just more mobile, just more flexibility. All right, high plank. Lower halfway. Press it back to high. Downward facing dog. In my head, I'm like, do we stick with 3 rounds or do we need a 4th? I think we need a 4th. Right leg goes high, breathe in. Tap that right elbow as you breathe out. We're tying it all together. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, left elbow tap. Nice big twist. Push into the hands. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to nose. Hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. Step it forward, crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in as you reach. Big breath out as you balance. Left knee comes high. Stand nice and tall. Inhale, step it back. Take your arms up high. Exhale, find your way through. Notice your heart rate. Notice your breathing, right? All signs that you're working. You're working. Left leg goes high. Last one, then we got a puppy pose. Down dog to puppy pose. Left leg goes high. Breathe in. Tap your left elbow as you breathe out. Inhale, left. Exhale, right elbow. Twist. Inhale, left. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to nose. Hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. Swing it forward. Find your crescent lunge. Deep breath in as you reach. Big breath out as you balance. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, find your way through. All right. We're definitely not doing another round. Okay. From your down dog, drop your knees right below your hips, so your hips are high, and then slide your upper body forward. If your forehead connects, great. If you have a block, maybe you can bring a block underneath your forehead. But I think bringing your forehead to the mat as best you can is good for the neck, right? I don't know if a block here would be ideal, but I just want your neck to relax. I want your arms nice and long. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Press through your palms and lift your elbows. I like to tuck my toes here. I probably always forget to cue that. And press into your toes. So you're actively lifting your arms on your inhale and you're lowering your chest on your exhale. It's like a little yoga seesaw, but a lot more challenging and not as much fun. Take one more breath here. One more big breath out. I don't know about you, my shoulders are burning. Okay, let's take a tabletop. Swivel your right foot to the right. Take your left leg long. So you want your knee on the right side, directly underneath your hips. You might have to make that adjustment. Do that adjustment first. Back foot, the arch of the foot spins to the mat, and now you're gonna take your left arm high. So I love this version of side plank because I feel like I feel strong and stable in it and not as frustrated. Sometimes side plank gets me really frustrated, and that's not the goal. The goal is to find space and be calm. So when we get frustrated outside of yoga, we have the tools what we need to stay calm, right? So look up at that thumb. Now I want you to spread your fingers in your right hand and push into your right hip palm. Use that energy and press through your kickstand and take your left leg off the floor. Now flex the left foot and press that heel towards the left. I don't know about you, my left hip is like, hey, what's happening? Look up at that left thumb and don't collapse into the right side. So you're lifting your left side body. You're flexing the crap out of your left foot, so much so that your hip is on fire. Lift that leg a little higher. 3-legged dog on the right side. So right leg goes nice and high. Bend your knee, fan your hip, stay here or flip it. Right, so if you're flipping it, sometimes people are a little intimidated by it. If you're flipping it, your right knee is gonna bend. The foot catches the floor. The right arm goes high. Breathe. I'd rather take this than a wheel any day. And a lot of times it's the fear of flipping over. It's like, what do I do here? Lift the hips, take one more big breath, and then back to your down dog with your right leg high. Take a deep breath in as you reach. As you exhale, step it forward. Warrior 2. Who else needs a breather? Admit it, right? Bend into the front leg, and then reach through the arms. Relax your shoulders. Look over your front hand. Warrior 2, sometimes we look like, our heads forward. Warrior 2, you want to look over your right hand. Why? Because it helps with focus. Deep breath in and a big breath out. At the studio, the one window used to look out and you would see Marshalls across the street, and I'd always have to shut that blind because anyone in Warrior 2 next to that window was like, Marshalls, what? So deep breath in. Go a little deeper as you exhale, and then inhale, straighten the leg, kick the hips back, find your triangle pose. So triangle pose is not about reaching the floor. It's about stretching your left side. So, and a lot of energy is in the legs. Like power through your base, and then let that build the strength. So the upper body's not as, I don't want to say forced, but a lot of times if the base is stronger, the upper part is more accessible. That's probably the right way to put it. Look up at your thumb, deep breath in, big breath out. Like if you actively turn this on, you keep, like this is a big stretch here too, right? But the key is maintaining the breath. When we hold the breath, the pose starts to fall apart. Take one more big breath, bring yourself back up. You can let your arm get a break. We bend our arms a lot, so to straighten it like that is no joke. Bend back into the knee, and then your elbow comes to the leg. Left arm goes high this time. Your choices are maybe take it overhead, or maybe, wrap it around the back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, rinse the hips. One more time here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, look over that left shoulder, and then step forward and fold. Step forward and fold. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Shake the head out. Shake the legs out. Big breath in. Big breath out. We got the left side coming. High plank. I'm sorry. Stand up nice and tall. Big inhale. Reach up high. I'm so used to saying plank. It just comes out naturally. Exhale, fold. Step it back. Plank pose. Lower all the way to your belly. Bend your knees. Lift your hands off the floor and then bring yourself back up. Keep the knees bent a lot. Inhale, lower, elbows hug in, lift the hands. Exhale, draw your belly in and press yourself back up. Try to bring your hips and shoulders at the same time. Don't let the shoulders come first. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw the belly in, lift in one piece. Keep the knees bent one more time. Last one. Inhale, lift until next week. Exhale, press it back, lift the hips, down dog. Done. We're done with the push-ups. Walk your feet forward. Oh my God, no, don't do that. Tabletop is where we started. I almost forgot. Okay, so tabletop, come to your hands and knees. Left foot swivels out to the left. So make sure your left knee is underneath the hip. A lot of times it's like way too far back. Bring it underneath the hips because that's going to help with stability. Left shoulder is over the wrist, and then right leg goes long. Press into your left hand. I feel like that's a little forward, so I'm going to bring it back and stack the joint. Right arm goes high. All right. Flex your right foot. Press into your kickstand, your left foot. Press into your left hand and lift that top leg. Flex the foot and turn the hip on. Say hi to your hip. Deep breath in as you lift. Big breath out. Ooh, we got one more here. Big breath in. Lift that heel, lift the heel a little higher. Oh, keep pressing and breathing. Draw your belly in. Take one more breath. Three-legged dog, left side. Three-legged dog, left side. Bend the knee, fan the hip. Stay here or flip it. Drop your head back. Breathe. Breathe. Take one more big breath. Back to your three-legged dog. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Step it forward as you breathe out. Warrior two. Who feels better already, right? Don't you feel better, even if you're like panting a little bit? Bend into the front leg. And then remember, gaze is over the left hand to keep us focused. We're not looking at marshals. We want to look right over that left hand. Bend into the front knee. Bend into the front knee. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Straighten the front leg. Kick the hips back. Triangle pose. Can you look up at your thumb and try not, I feel like I'm collapsing a little bit. Draw your core in and lift and power through your legs. Like if you're not actively pressing through your legs, it's going to be a little bit more challenging to lift. Start there, then draw the belly in so the core's turned on and then lift. You can do it. It's just gravity's, kind of pulling us down, and also our mind is like trying to stay there. That's the hard part. Take one more big breath and then bring it back up. Bend into the knee and find your side angle. Top arm reaches. Top arm reaches. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Maybe wrap the hand around the back. Look over that right shoulder. Take a breath in through your nose. Rinse the hips on your exhale. One more breath here. One more big breath out. Step forward and fold. Step forward and fold. Grab your big toes. Look forward, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Look forward, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. One more here. Look forward, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Breathe out. Bring your hands to your hips. Come up slow. Little back bend at the top. Little back bend at the top. So elbows back, heart lifts. And then come back to center. Let's take yoga squat. I feel like we need a yoga squat. Ready? Turn your toes out. Heels on. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, find your yoga squat. Chest lifts, breathe in. Find a little space as you breathe out. So maybe your yoga squat's like here, right? That's okay. Maybe it's here. Wherever it is, I said the hips are tight. The hips are tight. This is, I've been practicing like 25 years. So I hope my yoga squat is low after that amount of time of being on my mat, right? Like, don't let my middle be, or what's the quote? I always mess it up. Don't let someone else's beginning be your middle. That's not right. It's I have to find it. I mess it up every time, but I know what they're trying to say. Like, don't compare yourself to someone else's journey in a sense, but it's the way they say it is much better. Yeah, everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone has to start somewhere. Lift your chest, breathe in. Take your knees a little wider as you breathe out. You got one more big breath here. One more big breath out, and I feel like we need to play a little bit. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. Straighten those thumbs. Put your hands right below your shoulders, not too wide, not too close. Right below your shoulders. And then the higher the hips are, the better this is going to feel, right? So look forward. You want to look forward, not at your feet. Bring your knees to your arms, press into your hands. Maybe take one foot off the floor to start. Maybe switch sides, right? A lot of this can be scary. Press into your hands, look forward. Maybe both feet float. Again, years of practice is going to give you the results. So you got to keep showing up. 5, 4. This is the first arm balance you can learn. 3, 2, and 1. Fold forward. Shake it out. Breath brings you all the way up. Deep breath in. Let's get in some balance real quick. Just like one eagle. How about that? Right arm underneath. They are 4-0. Let's do one eagle for the eagles. Right leg comes over. So you can use your foot as a kickstand or wrap it around the calf. Elbows left. I know, it's like awkward in the shoulders. Press your forearms away from your face. So a lot of times I see this, like the elbows collapse, and that's just, we're used to this. We're used to collapsing forward. Eagle pose is helping us open up the upper back and strengthen the upper back so we can bring the shoulders back to where they need to be. Lift your elbows a little higher, squeeze your legs together, and bend. Keep the elbows lifted. Take one more big breath, and then release, switch sides. That is no joke. That is no joke. Left arm wraps under, other side. I should have said this. You can always do this too if this is more accessible. Elbows nice and high. Again, not this. Left arm is under this time. And I'll show you from the side. Left leg is over. So you can use that little kickstand. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Squeeze your legs. Elbows lift. Breathe in. Little deeper as you breathe out. Take one more big breath here. And then release. Awesome. Stretch it out. Inhale, sweep up high, big reach. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Step it back, plank pose. We're done with the push-ups. Lower all the way to your belly. Up dog, breathe in, press into the hands. And then down dog as you breathe out. All right, walk your feet through. Lie on your back. Quick little hit here. Only got 3. Lift your feet up to the floor, up to the sky. Flex your feet, turn your feet on, turn your legs on. Lengthen through your legs as best you can. And then bring your arms by your side and lift your shoulders. Like, I want you to look at your belly button. Keep the legs turned on. Lower the legs just a little bit, nothing too crazy, and flatten out the low back. Ready? Here's the fun part. Take your arms overhead. Keep lifting your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Oh my gosh, they're getting better. Right? We only got 2 more. Legs up, legs up, legs up. This will help strengthen your low back. I know a lot of us, myself included, have low back strain, and it's no wonder because we're sitting a lot and doing whatever we're doing, but this will help ease low back pain. Lift your shoulders, flex your feet, turn your hamstrings on, lift your shoulders. I keep saying it, lower the feet just a little bit. They can be right here. You can lower a little bit, but I want your back super flat. You're holding it. Take the arms overhead. 5, press into your low back. 4, draw the belly in. 3, 2, and 1, hug it in. Oh my gosh, one more. Last one and we're done, I promise. This reverse tabletop, done. Perfect. Lift your shoulders. Last one, we're in it together. Flex the feet. Lower the legs. Draw that belly in. 5, 4, lift the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Oh my gosh. Rock side to side. You're done. You are done. Quick little hit there. Rock and roll. Your hands behind you, feet pressing in the mat. Take a deep breath in. Lift the hips off the floor when you're ready. Drop the head back. Press in the hands, press in the feet. Take one more breath. And then release. Go slow. Crisscross applesauce. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come up. Sit up nice and tall. Spine is really long. Try not to collapse. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over that left shoulder. Amazing. Come back to center. Deep breath in. Soften the shoulders on your exhale. I hope you feel really good. I hope you feel really good. And at least, at the very least, I hope your mind was able to be a little free of all the chatter through that. So that's the goal, right? Thumb knuckles to your third eye center. With so much gratitude for moving and breathing and sharing it together, we bow forward to say, namaste, namaste. And then we clap always. I had fun. I hope you did too. Oh, it was fun. Linz, have a good day, sister.